I don't know what I just watched. I honestly don't know what I just witnessed. This is the hockey channel. I'm just going live for just to go live. I don't know. I just I don't know what I just witnessed, so I'm going live anyways. Just talk with you guys about it. I don't know. I'm just going crazy. Just got home. Wow. you guys are catching me like towards the end of like just craziness. Wow. uh NHL Ramita, NHL, Nicole's in here, Bradley, Dashhawk, Jacob, Jack Ryan, Bongo Cat, Dashhawk, Owen Murphy, Michael Moo, Renan. What's going on, guys? I don't know what I just witnessed. Like, I'm trying. I was frozen after it happened, and then I just went nuts for the last 20 minutes. Um, yeah, I don't know. Christopher, Jacob, YT, what's going on? Leaves for LA. Man, I don't know. I think this is what keeps them in Toronto. I honestly don't think I've watched anything like that in my life. I don't think I've watched anything like that since the closest. I mean, just in terms of like how I felt watching that. I don't think I felt like that. I mean, I think this was a crazier feeling, but I don't think I felt like that since the Bautista bat flip. Like in terms of Toronto sports, you guys know how I feel about Toronto sports. Toronto sports has like killed me. I like my motivation just gets like, and my enthusiasm like towards like being a fan sometimes is just crushed. But I keep on going. I keep watching my teams. Honestly, I wish you guys saw. I wish, and this is where I give like all the other people respect, whether it's like Sports Fury or Waterboy Report. I give them the man. This is a hockey channel, but at the end of the day, I'm still a Toronto fan. So I mean, a lot of me wishes you guys could have watched my reaction. I'm stunned. Go Skittle TBC, what's going on? J.R. Smooth, what do you mean he has no help, man? Did you not watch Lowry in this game? Did you not watch Gasol in the second half? Did you not watch Ibaka in this game? Did you not watch Siakam? Man, the Raptors were rough in the first quarter, but after that they woke up. I mean, second quarter, yeah, I guess was still rough, but I mean, the first quarter, man, they were what, like 3 for 13 from the field, 0 for like 5 from the three. Oh yeah, they were horrible in the first quarter. Second quarter got better. Then third quarter, I thought both teams played really well, and then the fourth quarter, see ya. Hello. Hey, Go Skittle, I appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, Sir Cardinal, what's going on, man? Yeah, I just thought, again, guys, this is a hockey channel. I just thought I would just go live to like just quickly chat with you guys and just, I mean, Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. But just, I mean, this Raptors, I've never seen this again in my life. Like this is, I mean, 18 years. Again, I was too little. I mean, I kind of grew myself into being a Raptors fan. So like 2001, I was too young to like feel the significance of like for it. But I mean, to face the 76ers and for like, and when Jimmy Butler, so when Kawhi missed the second free throw and Butler came back on the transition and made the layup just over Ibaka, in my head I go, wow, 4 seconds. I was like, 4 seconds is like the perfect time. It's just enough time to make your shot. Uh, Obviously not a lot of time, but it's just enough time to make your shot. Lowry was in the bottom corner. Kawhi was coming off the top. And I mean, he goes towards the corner. Obviously, like it just worked out in just perfect sense. Right in front of the Raptors bench, everyone on there, and everyone was freaking out. I think Kawhi's reaction obviously isn't crazy, but if you look in the bottom left corner, just knowing all the shit that the Raptors have been through with some of their players, that's where I feel big time for DeRozan. But I mean, it brought us Kawhi. But for Lowry at the bottom left corner, man, if you go look at the reaction, guys, like go look at the highlight, just seeing Lowry run into that crowd, man, just with his hands in the air, bro, it literally looked like a little kid getting like this crazy gift for Christmas, man. Like seeing Kyle Lowry run into that crowd from the bottom left corner, man. I honestly thought the kid was just like, honestly, it was crazy. Yeah, welcome to Hot Seat, Brett Brown. Hey, Eclipse, man, respect. Yeah, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, if you're in here, of course subscribe for sure. Yeah, Taze, man, respect. Owen Murphy, I mean, I hope this is what keeps Kawhi. I hope this is what keeps Kawhi in Toronto. Obviously, I'd be super hyped about it. But yeah, guys, again, sorry, I just wanted to go live. If you guys have any questions for me while I'm here, I wasn't planning on going live for long. I mean, again, this is not a basketball channel, so I'm not going for an in-depth recap. I will say basketball is probably like my number 2 sport in terms of just like watching, analyzing, just stuff like that. But hey, I'll leave that for the basketball channels. I've always said to you guys, I mean, maybe in the future I'll do some basketball stuff, but hey, right now it's a hockey channel and that's what we're keeping it at. But this is a special exception, and I'm gonna definitely make the best of it. Hey, Luke Leclerc, what's going on? Eli is in here as well. Hot take B-ball. Hey, Owen, appreciate that. Yeah, it's my last beer, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, man. I honestly haven't watched a Toronto team in the finals. Like since I've been alive, I haven't. You can't count the Argos. I guess you can count Toronto FC, but like in the 4 major sports, man, I haven't seen. I mean, we're not in NFL, obviously. Oh my God, Chris with a $25 donation. Wow, guys, get some Chris hype in the chat. Jeez, this guy's just making my night even. Wow, Chris, thank you so much, man. Huh. Let's go! Woo! Crazy, man. No, Tobias, I was just saying, like, Toronto FC obviously won, but I mean, just in an overall sense, in the 4 major sports, obviously Toronto doesn't have a team in the NFL. No Canadian team does. But in terms of baseball, basketball, and hockey, I haven't seen a Toronto team in the finals. So if we can somehow pull together and beat the Bucks, man, I don't even know. JR Smooth, I also saw you saying in the chat that the Raptors weren't going to beat the 76ers. So, man, keep down the Raptors, man. I'm going to keep going with it. Yo, King PJ, man, thank you so much, bro. I'm having, like, the time of my life right now, bro. I was so disappointed by the Leafs, but, I mean, man, the Raps are making my spring, man. Usually, about this time, there's a lot of disappointment in Toronto. This is making it a little bit better. I mean, a little bit better. I'm definitely, I don't even know. Diecast Collector, what's going on? Yeah, Bruins won. The Blue Jays in the 90s. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't alive for that, right? But yeah, that's the last time, right? Caitlin, yeah, shout out. Brent, big shout out. Guys, if you have any questions for me, I'm just chilling, drinking the rest of this beer, and then I'll probably end the live stream, but let's see. Yeah, Luke, maybe. I said, like, again, this is not a basketball channel, but again, this is an exception. Hey, I'm feeling good tonight. I was saying to people that were in here, I wish I could have recorded my live reaction to that. That was just ridiculous. Jacob, it wasn't Caitlin. It was like Jessica that said that. Eli says, I wish you had 1 million subscribers. Hey, Eli, we're growing, man. We're growing. And we got a new subscriber, which is pretty cool. So that's dope. I have an S7 Edge right now. I'm getting a new one. Fact or Fiction, Warriors, Blazers go 7 games. Hey, I think that goes at least 6 games. I think people are, man, think about it. Especially if Durant's not healthy. Dude, like, look at the matchups. Lillard and Curry, I understand Curry definitely has the edge on Lillard, but the gap is not as big as people would, like, make it. McCollum and Clay, I would just say Clay is better defensively, but in terms of shooting, in terms of offense, man, and McCollum has more, like, agility, more speed, so they both got advantages to them. And then, honestly, obviously, ideally, you wouldn't want Cantor as your number 1 guy, but injuries happen, right? So, what was the score? 92-90. Man, that Kawhi, bro, I don't even know. That Kawhi game winner, it's weird. I mean, when Toronto, the Leafs got Tavares is great, like unreal, but the magnitude of Kawhi on the Raptors is like much bigger, obviously, than like hockey's like much bigger rosters. I mean, there's only a certain amount of players. I mean, Matthews maybe gets to that point, maybe Marner, but like throughout the league, there's only probably a couple players that you could look at and be like, single-handedly, they could make a huge difference. You saw it with McKinnon with the Avs. You saw it with McDavid with the Oilers, even though they didn't make the playoffs. There's a couple players like that, right? Basketball, obviously that's much more of a thing. 5-man lineup. How many guys on like through your rotation, like 5 or 6 other guys, plus your reserves. Again, there's not that many people. Plus, there's probably 15 superstars, like complete superstars in the league. Like that's it. So for the Raptors to have a guy that's arguably at least top 5, maybe even top 3, you could say right now, is ridiculous. And I mean that right there. And Kawhi went through a stretch there from the second to third quarter where he sucked. I mean, he was bad. He missed probably like 5 straight shots. But Lowry kept going. Ibaka was like, by the end of the third quarter, I think Ibaka was 3 for 4 at the 3, which is ridiculous. So, I don't know. Yeah, Volusia, man. I would just say, like, mature up and don't spam, man. If you don't spam, I respect that. Yeah, Blake Carpenter, crazy, man. Akil Smith's his first out of the game. It's Kawhi. Rob Ivan says, I hope the Sharks don't have a letdown in game 2. Hey, I'll probably be live streaming tomorrow night. It's not for sure, but hey, that's what it's looking like. EAW Vlog says, I didn't know you were a Raps fan. Go Raps and Boo Milwaukee. Hey, man, I've been a Raps fan not as long as I've been a Leafs fan, but like pretty long. Like, I've been a Raps fan, like, I mean, think of it this way. I grew up like Chris Bosch, and then he left, and then basically there was like a couple of years where it was just depressing. Like, it was painful to watch because we were calling like Amir Johnson the star of the Raptors. Like, that's how bad it got for like 2 years there. And then of course, as I've watched the Leafs get better, it was kind of similar with the Raps. And that's what it feels so good. And I'm not trying to I'm not trashing bandwagon fans, but for me, when the Raptors do win a championship and when the Leafs do win a championship, it's just going to be like, I mean, the emotion will come on both sides, like the hype. I might even cry. I'm not even going to be like, I'm not going to even hide about that because, man, I've watched both these teams go through everything. And I've been here since the start. I haven't like left the teams. And I mean, since I was Leafs out of like birth basically, and the Raps, I started being like a really diehard fan, like probably middle of elementary, like when I got old enough to like realize that I wanted to be a fan of the team. So yeah, when they do win, it'll feel that great. Yeah, Volusia, I'll make the decision after, man. T. Drexler, you never know, man. If Durant's not healthy, you never know. I wasn't at the game, no. Steven, what's up, man? Malachi. Rob thinks if the Sharks win game 2, it's over. Hey, I wouldn't say it's over. Johnny missed Dallas versus Blues game 7 because of Raptors game 5. Except overtime. Yeah, I mean, I went to game 5 of the Raptors, guys, and they blew them out. Obviously, I would have rather have been at game 7. That's crazy, but honestly, watching from a TV, I was like, my heart was hurting. I don't even know how I would have felt if I was actually in Scotiabank Arena tonight. I don't know if I would have been able to handle it. Like, that is like straight up. If I was actually in that building, I don't know what I would have done. Obviously, I was kind of missing the excitement from Game 5 because it was weird. It was like by the fourth quarter, fans were leaving. Raps were up by 35. It was like a weird sense. I've never been to a game like that. But Game 7, I don't know. If someone was like, John, something crazy is going to happen at the end of this game. Do you want to go? And of course I'd be like, yeah, but you can't call it. I mean, the same thing happened with the Bautista bat flip. I was like debating buying tickets, and then I regretted after that I didn't. But at the same time, like, I don't know. It's just, when things happen, you can't regret them like that. I mean, live life, right? Trap Town, what's going on? Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream, guys. But honestly, craziness. I will be back tomorrow for something. I was going to make a video like this evening, but of course the Raptors game got crazy, and yeah, I thought I would go live for at least to say I made some content today. But just the fact that it was such an impulsive, like, I didn't do tags or anything. I honestly just clicked. I just put the title and a picture, and that's it. And I just went live. So thank you so much, guys, for joining. I just wanted to chat with you guys quick. But hey, any last questions before I end? Yeah, Oliver, what a shot, man. But Chris, again, if you're in here, man, thank you so much for the donation. That's crazy. Unreal. And we got another subscriber. That's awesome. Obviously, really appreciate that. All right. Well, yeah. Raps Bucks will open up Wednesday night. I'll be excited for that. Again, guys, shout out to Sports Fury. Shout out to Waterboy Report. Go check them out. Yeah. I would say, yeah, for the basketball streams, I'd say those two guys are probably your go-to, especially for Raps. But hey, any of the teams, go for it. So hey, subscribe, like, comment. If I did miss your comments or questions or whatever it is, Discord link is in the description, of course. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Those links are in the description as well. Have a good one, guys. Raps win. Hey, party until game 1 Wednesday night. Let's go.